Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Our next event here in the Grand Prix Arena are $5,000 Meter 35 jumpers presented by our good friends at Equestrian Services International. Our Meter 35 jumpers today, a very interesting format. It is a competition over 2 rounds, loosely based on the 2A format, in that we are going to see all of our horses and riders compete in round 1. At the conclusion of round 1, we're going to be bringing back the top 10 rides. So it could be all clear rides based on time, but even if you have 4 faults there in the first round, there's a chance you might be returning for the jump off. Again, it will be the top 10 scores from round 1 coming back for the jump off. Olaf Jr. has given us a very nice track here for the first round of our competition. It's numbered 1 through 11. 13 jumping efforts with the double there at 5AB and 11AB, and we're looking at a time allowed of 85 seconds. We want to thank Nicole for getting us started here. Nicole, Shahinian, Simpson, and Paso Doble to get us rolling. Nicole has the ride this afternoon for the owners, Riffle Hitch, LLC. Oh, nice way to start our class, Nicole. And Paso Doble giving us a clear ride, giving us our first reference of 76 and change. Professional rider Taylor Land joining us now. Taylor's got the ride here aboard Falco for Pine Tree Farms Incorporated. Well, for Taylor Land and Falco, a single rail coming down at fence number 10. It'll be 4 jumping. 72-78 on the clock, and as I said in my introduction, just because we had the rail out there does not necessarily mean that Taylor will not be coming back for the jump-off. It's going to be the top 10 scores from round 1 that will return for round 2. Here we go with Carrie McCahill. She's got the ride aboard Crispo. Once again, our thanks to Equestrian Services International, underwriting our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers. Learn all about their great products and their great service at esifooting.com. The bell is sounded. We welcome Ariel Aharoni. She's got the ride here aboard Dutch Times. Ariel Aharoni and Dutch Times, a single rail coming down. It'll be 4 jumping. 77:64 on the clock. We have adjusted that first round time allowed to 82 seconds. We originally started with an 85-second time allowed. We've adjusted the first round TA to 82. Elizabeth Schumann joining us now. Elizabeth has the ride aboard Denison Park Combat. Elizabeth, we'll need just a moment before we tone you. Thank you so much. Single rail coming down. It'll be 4 jumping faults. We've got a time of 77:83. There's the bell. We welcome Angela Covert. Angela's got the ride here aboard Nefertiti van der Maltehove. Well, for Angela and Nefertiti, a light rub at 11B, but unfortunately enough to make it come down. It will be a score of 4 jumping faults, 76:93 on the clock. Well, the bell has sounded. We welcome Tara Gallagher. Tara's got the ride here aboard Cantaletta. Tara's in the irons this afternoon for Eden Valley Stables. Tara Gallagher and Cantaletta, very nicely done. It's a clear ride. And very likely to return for round 2 of our competition. As I mentioned, the top 10 scores from round 1 will be coming back for round 2. Thank you, Chloe. We're going to say good morning to Chloe Reed. Chloe has a ride here aboard Sally. Well, back-to-back clear rides. Chloe and Sally fault-free as well, and very likely to return for round 2. We're down to just 16 to see in this class, so it is likely that a few of our four-faulters will be returning for round 2 as well, our fastest four-faulters. There's the bell. We welcome professional rider Hillary Simpson. Hillary has the ride here aboard Speculation for Palmyra Partners. for Hillary. And speculation, 4 rails coming down. It'll be 16 jumping. Next to compete here in our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers, again presented by Equestrian Services International. We've got Victoria Ketchum. She's got the ride here aboard Ecstasy for Copperline Farm. Just the one rail coming down, 11A. It'll be 4 jumping, 81.51 on the clock, and it's looking like some of our 4 falters will be coming back for our jump off. We've got just 3 clear rides on record right now, so 4 falters got a good chance of coming back for the jump off. Once again, our thanks to Equestrian Services International. They pride themselves on being one of the top custom arena designers and builders in the world. You can learn all about their great products and services at esifooting.com. Amateur rider Brittany Hildebrand is with us now. Brittany's got the ride aboard Salitos for Hillington Farm. Heads up there at the gate. We do have one coming in a little hot. Brittany, how you doing out there? You okay? All righty. Thanks for the thumbs up. We always appreciate the riders letting us know they're okay. Certainly a tough afternoon for Brittany, but again, she's up quickly and looks like Salitos is cantering just fine. So horse and rider both okay. We're very thankful for that. We need to get the poll up on 3, please, if you would. Thank you so much. Well, we're going to welcome Sarah Siegel. Sarah's got the ride here aboard Chimera for Horatio Street Ventures, the owners. Alrighty, Sarah. And Chimera single rail coming down for jumping, 78.91 on the clock. And right now, that's still good to qualify for round 2 of our competition. Amateur rider Colin Reynolds joining us now. Colin has the ride here aboard Chico. Hey, Colin Reynolds, Chico W. How about it? A clear ride. That is our 4th clear ride of the afternoon, and they will definitely be returning for round 2 of our competition. And next we welcome William Coleman. Professional rider William has the ride here aboard Off the Record. Well, William, and off the record, a little bit of good luck out there. Had a hard rub at 11B, but it stayed up. It's a clear ride, and they'll be coming back for round 2 as well. Carrie McHale returning with her second ride of the afternoon. Carrie has the ride aboard Eddie Blue. Well, for Carrie and Eddie Blue, going to be 8 jumping. We do have a time of 84 and change. We'll add 3 on the clock. Once again, our thanks to Equestrian Services International at ESI. They pride themselves on being one of the top custom arena designers and builders in the world. Their premium equestrian arena footing and deluxe equestrian arenas are second to none. Check them out online, esifooting.com. First of our final 2 to compete here in round 1 of our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers, Alberto Michan. Alberto's got the ride here aboard Hotspot. Thank you, Alberto. Well, Alberto with a smart ride out there. Once he had that rail come down at 5B, he knew he wanted to be one of the quicker four falters. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. We caught another rail at fence number 9. So 8 jumping will not come back for round 2. Right now, it is our 5 fastest four falters qualifying for round 2 of competition. And we do have our final ride here in round 1. This is Nicole, Shahinian Simpson, and Hakuna Matata. Well, very nicely done, Hakuna Matata and Nicole. It's a clear ride. That is our 6th clear ride. So here's what we've got happening for round 2 of our competition. Obviously, all of our clear rounds will be returning for round 2, and it's going to be our 4 fastest four falters, which was Elizabeth aboard Denison, Ariel aboard Dutch Times, Angela aboard Nefertiti, and Taylor aboard Falco. So again, our clear rides and our fastest four falters coming back for round 2.
Horseflight is excellence in international shipping. We like to say when you fly with us, you fly first class.
Horseflight was started by professionals in this industry, so your horse is next to our horse, and that means they're getting the best care, the best attention, the best service possible during their travels.
I felt like I could give something back to the clients, and that's what we try to do. We give first-class service. Give us a call. Call Horseflight, and we'll get your horse here.
Behind me is the future site of Terra Nova Equestrian Estates Clubhouse. Terra Nova residents and VIP members will have access to our incredible clubhouse, complete with a full gym, tennis courts, kids playground, and luxury resort-style pool. After a day of work or riding, you'll be able to escape to a lush tropical oasis just steps away from the show facilities at Terra Nova Equestrian Center. So it is of the utmost importance to keep them and their guts and their stomachs happy. You know, we've had some horses in the past that kind of felt like they had ulcers. They're just fidgety, they're uncomfortable, they're ornery, and it's just they do not perform well at all. And so in order to keep them happy, we need to keep their guts happy. When we started using Vitalized Element, they were happier, they were mellow, they wore their ears forward more. It should just more or less be a staple in every horse's diet.
Learn more about our full line of natural equine supplements at vitalizeeq.com.
So it is of the utmost importance to keep them and their guts and their stomachs happy. You know, we've had some horses in the past that kind of felt like they had ulcers. They're just fidgety, they're uncomfortable, they're ornery, and it's just they do not perform well at all. And so in order to keep them happy, we need to keep their guts happy. When we started using Vitalized Element, they were happier, they were mellow, they wore their ears forward more. It should just more or less be a staple in every horse's diet.
Learn more about our full line of natural equine supplements at vitalizeeq.com.
I'm Javin Dahlman with Dahlman Jump Co. Our easy-to-use aluminum schooling courses start at $49.50. We deliver them to your door and take your trade-ins. All of our jumps are backed by a lifetime warranty. Get horse show ready with Dahlman Jump Co. And make sure to visit dahlmanjumpco.com for more information.
Equestrian Services International, your one-stop shop for all your equestrian needs. ESI is committed to quality and service as we plant, nurture and grow personal and long-term relationships with each client. Let ESI design, develop and construct all of your equestrian dreams.
Horseflight is excellence in international shipping. We like to say when you fly with us, you fly first class.
Horseflight was started by professionals in this industry, so your horse is next to our horse, and that means they're getting the best care, the best attention, the best service possible during their travels.
I felt like I could give something back to the clients, and that's what we try to do. We give first-class service. Give us a call. Call Horseflight, and we'll get your horse here.
Training, competition, and old age can make your horse feel stiff, uncomfortable, and prone to joint discomfort. That's why you need a joint supplement with proven ingredients for real results. Hyaluronics Joint is a natural, proactive approach to sustainable soundness. Hyaluronics is a completely hydrated oral liquid formulation which allows for quick absorption and maximum efficacy. It contains MHB3 hyaluronan, a patented and proven ingredient that is quickly absorbed by mucosal tissue to enhance joint mobility through lubrication, shock absorption, and articular cartilage nutrition. And MHB3 hyaluronan assists in making cartilage strong enough to handle compressive forces like jumping or running barrels. Hyaluronics Joint also contains astaxanthin and hydroxytriazole, natural antioxidants that aid in soft tissue health and exercise recovery. Hyaluronics Joint is natural, FEI safe, veterinarian recommended, cost-effective, and lessens the need for joint injections. Hyaluronics Joint is available in a half-gallon or gallon jug. Hyaluronics Joint creates sustainable soundness.
Behind me is the future site of Terra Nova Equestrian Estates Clubhouse. Terra Nova residents and VIP members will have access to our incredible clubhouse, complete with a full gym, tennis courts, kids playground, and luxury resort-style pool. After a day of work or riding, you will be able to escape to a lush tropical oasis just steps away from the show facilities at Terra Nova Equestrian Center.
It is of the utmost importance to keep them and their guts and their stomachs happy. You know, we've had some horses in the past that kind of felt like they had ulcers. They're just fidgety, they're uncomfortable, they're ornery, and it's just they do not perform well at all. And so in order to keep them happy, we need to keep their guts happy. When we started using Vitalize Element, they were happier, they were mellow, they wore their ears forward more. It should just more or less be a staple in every horse's diet.
Learn more about our full line of natural equine supplements at vitalizeeq.com.
Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, round one in the books here for our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers. It is time for round two, our top 10 rides coming back for our jump off. Faults will be carried over. As I mentioned, 4 of our riders had 4 jumping faults in the first round. Those faults will be carried over, and the remaining 6 were all clear in round one. Let's go ahead and run down our jump off track real quick. It's going to begin over fence number 1, the same first fence. There'll be a left-hand turn to fence number 14, which was not part of the first round track. It is the Jarvis Insurance Oxer set up right in front of the jury box. A bending line on the left-hand lead to fence number 15, the flowered vertical there. A right-hand rollback to fence number 8. Bending line on to fence number 9, our ESI footing Oxer. And then a final left-hand rollback to that 11AB combination and a final gallop to fence number 12. Time allowed of the jump off, 54 seconds. Well, first to compete here in round 2, we welcome Ariel Aharoni aboard Dutch Times. They had a score of 4 jumping faults in round 1. Well, a very solid ride there for round 2 of our competition, Ariel and Dutch Times. Single rail coming down. It'll be a total of 8 faults. Again, 4 faults from round 1, 4 faults from round 2, and in the jump off, a time of 38.04. Here we go with Angela Covert and Nefertiti. Angela and Nefertiti also with a single rail in round 1 for 4 faults. Faults will be carried over and added to any faults in round 2. Oh, Angela, very nicely done. Clear in the jump off, time of 37.74. So it's going to be a total of 4 faults. That 4 faults happening in round 1. And in the jump off, time of 37.74. There's the bell. We welcome Taylor Land. Taylor has the ride aboard Falco, and they bring with them a score of 4 faults from round 1. Well, we're clear in the jump off. It'll just be the 4 faults from round 1 and a jump off time of 40.10. That's going to put Taylor and Falco into second. Well, for the remainder of our jump off, it'll all be clear rides from round 1. Here we go with Colin Reynolds and Chico. Colin Reynolds and Chico fault-free in the jump off as well. That is our first double clear ride. 40.11 on the clock and our class leader. Here we go with Tara Gallagher and Compaletta. We got you, Tara. Well, Tara Gallagher and Compaletta with two very nice rides here in our meter 35 jumpers. Clear in round one. Clear here in the jump off and a time of 39.25. Good for the lead. Once again, our thanks to ESI Footing at ESI International. They pride themselves on being one of the top custom arena designers and builders in the world. Their premium equestrian arena footing and deluxe equestrian arenas, they're second to none. Learn all about them, esifooting.com. Guys, if we could, please, can we just put that number 4 in front of that Liverpool again, just like it was for our previous rides? Thank you so much, guys. Just put the 4 in front of the Liverpool right in the middle. Thank you. We'll get to you, Nicole. We promise. Gentlemen, thank you so much. And here we go, Nicole, Shahini, and Simpson, and Paso Doble. Nicole, Shahini, and Simpson, and Paso Doble clear in the jump off as well. 0 jumping faults over 2 phases, 38.70 the time and the jump off, and that will take the lead. Thank you, Chloe. Here we go with Chloe Reed. Chloe has the ride aboard Sally. Well, they keep getting quicker and quicker. Chloe Reed and Sally, no faults at all. 36.65, just about 2 seconds quicker than Nicole. And I think that's going to be a tough ride to catch. It was a good one. Just one remaining. It'll be Nicole to finish us up aboard Hakuna Matata. Obviously, we saw Nicole just one ride ago. She'll need a little bit of time to get her second horse schooled. Let's talk about the leaderboard. We just saw the leading ride a moment ago. Chloe Reed and Sally sitting on top. Double clear, 36.65 our time to beat. Right now, second place belongs to Nicole, Shahini, and Simpson, and Paso Doble. Rounding out the top 3, Tara Gallagher and Contoletta. Well, Nicole, thank you so much for being efficient in the warm-up arena. We do appreciate it. And here we go. Nicole Shahinian-Simpson and Akuna Matata looking to go clear and faster than 36.65 for the win. We got the clear ride. We've got a time of 36.53, 1/10 of a second quicker than Chloe Reed. And ladies and gentlemen, there's your winning ride right there. Nicole Shahinian-Simpson and Akuna Matata taking home the blue ribbon here in our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers, again presented by ESI. What a nice class. We'll have a presentation for our top 8 finishers here in just a few moments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a nice class. Our $5,000 meter 35 jumpers, again presented by our good friends at ESI Footing. And joining us for our presentation, representing ESI, we're pleased to welcome Garrett Raflewitz and Ryan Tucker. Garrett and Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, here they are, our top 8 finishers. Well, Garrett and Ryan, how about it? Let's start with 8th place. Taking 8th place honors here in our meter 35 jumpers, it was Dutch Times and Ariel Aharoni. Finishing 7th, Falco and Taylor Land. Our 6th place ribbon will go to Nefertiti van der Malterhove and Angela Covert. It was Chico and Colin Reynolds finishing 5th. 4th place honors to Conthaletta and Tara Gallagher. And ladies and gentlemen, our top 3 finishers approaching the podium. Taking the 3rd place ribbon, it was Pausa Doble and Nicole Shahinian Simpson. Red ribbon honors today belong to Sally and Chloe Reed. And ladies and gentlemen, blue ribbon honors. In our $5,000 ESI footing, meter 35 jumpers, it was Akuna Matata and Nicole Shahinian Simpson. It was a double clear ride, winning time of 36:53. Nicole, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Nicole's victory this afternoon, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove cover. The United States National Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And once again, our thanks to ESI. Garrett, Ryan, thank you too for joining us for our presentation. And Nicole, again, congratulations on a nice win. We'll have our victory gallop here in just a few moments. Well, Nicole, the hard work is over. Nothing to do now but lead the way in our victory gallop. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Nicole Shahinian Simpson and Akuna Matata. Once again, Horseflight giving $500 to our best fist pump of the week. Let's see if Nicole's brave enough to take one hand off the reins here. Aboard Akuna Matata. Nicely done, Nicole. Good work out there. Chloe, you were awesome as well. Once again, Akuna Matata taking the blue. Sally finishing second. Paso Doble in third. Conthaletta taking the white ribbon. It was Chico in fifth. Nefertiti grabbing the green. Falco in seventh. And Dutch Times finishing eighth. Tell you what, that was a fun class, a great format. Hopefully we'll get to see that again real soon. Alrighty, coming up next, 2:30 start for our $10,000 meter 40. That's an FEI speed competition. It's presented by C. Jarvis Insurance. We're looking at walking at about 2:10, looking for a 2:30 start.